Hello everyone, LoriCarter coming to you from my office in Cassadaga Spiritualist Camp. Hope you're doing well this week. We are continuing on with the animal totems, and I love it because animals speak to us every single day. All we have to do is listen. Take notice and listen. Look them up and see what they mean. This week we are doing blue heron right here. Number 45, love it. And incidentally, it's the medicine cards, The Discovery of Power Through the Ways of Animals by Jamie Sams and David Carson. You would think I would have this memorized already. And here we go. We are going to do a little bit of Animal Speaks as well by Ted Andrews. But first off, here we go. Blue Heron, Self-Reflection. Heron medicine is the power of knowing the self by discovering its gifts and facing its challenges. It is the ability to accept all feelings and opinions without denying any emotion or thought. Heron flies over those who are unaware of who they are and where they belong in the world. Gently dropping a blue feather to them, Heron asks that they follow their intuition and begin the empowering journey of self-realization. If the great blue heron has flown into your cards today, and it has, it is urging you to drive into the watery world of feelings to seek your truth. Heron teaches you to develop your self-reflective skills so that you may come to know yourself in an intimate way. Looking at yourself through the filmy lens of self-importance, the cloudy perceptions of low self-worth, or the myopic eyes of self-pity, you will never understand your true potential or appreciate the opportunities that appear. Heron asks that you examine yourself with a cold eye to see what you wish to improve and how you want to change. If you can get stuck in the process, it may be a sign that you are being too hard or critical. Choosing to blame others and constantly pointing a finger at life situations instead of claiming responsibility for your actions shows that you lack the courage to face the enemy within. Here in medicine, people are willing to look at themselves and see the truth of their motives, actions, feelings, dreams, goals, inner strengths, and inner weaknesses. In balancing those truths, Heron's medicine shows you how to meet the challenges of your personal weaknesses and how to continue developing the skills that lead to inner strength and certainty of purpose. Are you willing to dive into the watery depths of your own feelings and discover the role of your spiritual essence? Heron is now calling you to delve deeper, to know yourself and to trust your path. Like the phoenix who rises from its own ashes, Heron emerges from the unseen worlds of spirit into a new balanced sense of self in order to embrace its potential again and again. The magnificence of your human spirit lies waiting for the joy of discovery. If you are courageous enough to follow the water bird throughout the journey, Heron reminds you that every traveler on life's journey is a messenger, and that every destination is the beginning of a new life cycle on the medicine wheel. Interesting. And as I said, Spirit Animal Speak by Ted Andrews. I think I said Animal Speaks. And it is by Ted Andrews. Got a couple of things I'd like to say. And he does note that there are various types of herons. And he talks about the physicality of the body right now. Legs that enable animals and people to move about on the earth. They are symbols of balance, and they represent an ability to progress and evolve. Also, the longer the legs, the deeper the water the heron will feed in. the deeper life can be explored. The long, thin legs of a heron reflect that you don't need great, massive pillars to remain stable, but you must be able to stand on your own. This is especially significant for those with the totem of the great blue heron, as it is a lone hunter. When it feeds, it stands in the water, reflecting a connection to the earth while implying the exploration of other dimensions on the earth, water element. It is important for anyone with a heron totem to explore various activities and dimensions of earth life. On the surface, this may seem a form of dabbling, but those with heron totems are wonderfully successful at being the traditional jack of all trades. Let's see here. Heron do not seem to need a lot of people in their life, nor do they feel pressure to keep up with the Joneses or be traditional in their life roles. The only time they gather in colonies is during breeding season. They stand out in their uniqueness, and they know how to snatch and take advantage of things and events that the average person would not bother with. The great blue heron is considered the king of the marsh, although the shortened owl has been known to readjust a heron's viewpoint. It is the tallest of herons, and when it flies, its head is folded back in a flat S-shaped loop. This reflects the innate wisdom of being able to maneuver through life and control its life circumstances. It reflects a need for those with this totem to follow their own innate wisdom and path of self-determination. You know what is best for you and should follow it rather than promptings of others. The great blue heron in flight is powerful, and its legs and head are held in a straight line. It uses a slow stalking stride when hunting. When it spies a fish, it spears its prey with its sharp beak and with quick speed. Again, it reflects an aggressive movement toward opportunities that present themselves. There are distinctive seasonal changes in the color of this bird. And let's see, I think that's about all. One thing I wanted to say is the keynote underneath the heron is aggressive self-determination and self-reliance. And so I hope you enjoyed it today. Again, take note of the animals that you see, birds, insects, and look them up as totems. They could be the answer you've been looking for. Have a good one.